Two little bad boys sitting on the wall looking over the big bad city, exchanging ideas about making some dough any way they can and quickly. Now one he ain't too fussed about the crust, just a crumb of the cake are doing fine. Blessed with an inkling, but the others into sprinklings if anything.
I think goat is one of the most smartest animal that can be survived out there in the wild, in the jungle. And otherwise they are one of the most destructivest animal creature ever walk on the face of this earth.
We don't need no gun with them titties. Hold up, slow down, wait a minute, let me finish. Boy, you must be mad. I'd rather be free and poor than be out and still dumb, man. Think of that. Now you know those moments.
By federal law, you have to manage the vegetation in a rail yard. And most railroads just spray the living daylights out of their rail yards with herbicides, heavy-duty herbicides. And we didn't want to do that, so we looked for an alternative, and goats seemed like a good alternative because they eat down the vegetation, they manage it. So we started with 10 goats, we tried them out, and then 10 begat 20, and 20 begat 40, and next thing you know, we've got 100 goats at City Grazing, and it's its own company now.
My name is Trevorton Rose, and I work with City Grazing. They would call me a goat herder, but I just want to let you guys know that I'm the coordinator of the goat. Yeah, I govern them. I tell them what to do and make sure that they stay in line and get the job done.
I mean, we started our companies with a shoestring, just our savings, and you know, it took us 10 years to really get to a critical mass where we could say that you know, we could invest in anything we wanted to invest in. So it takes time to grow. You got to have patience. When I started the companies, I had, you know, infants, and you know, there's a lot of worry about whether you're going to be able to support the family and the like. But once you get to a point where you know you're secure, you know the business is a success, then it's really just a lot of fun.
It's the way of the maker, human nature. I don't time to let the devil persuade you.
My employees don't speak English or any human language, so looking out for their needs and figuring out what they need is sometimes a challenge. Getting them a situation that's as good for them as it is for the customer is always something that I'm interested in doing. I'm I'm in charge of 100 goats. It's so different in so many ways that I work in a train yard. I mean, it's San Francisco, and it's right in the middle of San Francisco, but it's essentially a ranch. So when I'm on my way home from work, like, my boots are absolutely horrific, and you know, I'm pretty sure nobody else in San Francisco goes home with goat poop on their shoes unless they work here.
This ain't your old-fashioned boom in the mirror. Now you know those moments where the devil comes along and sits right on your shoulder. Contemplation station got you stranded at the crossroads trying to win you over. And the grass looks greener, the meat looks leaner, tired of tasting the same. You want something sweeter, and you know better, but it won't let you. He's knocking at your door like a rent collector.
Both Trevor and I, we both grew up on ranches, and without that background, this would be incredibly difficult. You need at least a couple of years of working with animals in your past.
It's not hard for me, because nothing around animal is hard for me, because it's in my genes, it's in my blood. I can do this thing. It's just like an ABC for me, but for other people, enough people try it and them say, oh man, this is so hard, it is not that like how I look at it. But for me, it's just like an ABC, it's an easy running for me. This is like a lunchtime doing this for me. If it comes to the test that I should work behind the desk in the office, I would do it. But that wouldn't be my first choice. I'm ready to work outside here. Because when me work outside here in the free world, it's like my spirit just roam around the natureful things, and I feel more constantly peace of mind. I feel more better outside here communicate with nature.
The queen of light took her bow, and then she turned to go. The prince of peace embraced the gloom and walked the night alone. Dancing in dark night, seem to him more. The dark Lord rides in force tonight, and time will tell us all. Throw down your blindfold, rest not till I blow. Side by side, we wait the mind.
We can send 5 goats to a backyard, leave them for a week, and what was a jungle is like a putting green.
It's Thanksgiving every day for the goats. Like, they show up, they wander around. The first thing the goats do when we drop them off is walk around and look for all the fences. And they'll find if there's any holes, because they'll want to find out what's on the other side. And then they'll start eating from the top down, and they eat like all the flowers first. They eat all the blackberries. If there's any blackberry plants growing, they will eat all the blackberry leaves. That's the next thing they'll eat. And they just kind of go around and pick what their favorite thing is to eat until they've eaten it all the way to the ground.
Work is everything to me because this is how me make my living, and that's how me eat a honest bread. And when me out there working, it gives me a constant peace of mind by doing my stuff, like working around the animal.